What we're going to talk about now is the MPP room reports. All right. We're going to talk about room reports. We had people that were saying they needed a more consolidated way to make sense of who was in the program or how to access information from the program, how to access the rooms, because we also have rooms that correspond with every tier of the program and for each cohort. So if we click on this room reports link, I'll show you how that works. And what this will do is this will give everybody access to the rooms that they have in the mentor protege program. And that might be different for you depending on your role and your access level. All right. So depending on your role and your access level, you're going to see a different amount of rooms when you click in this little box here. I'm going to see a whole lot. You might see 4, you might see 3. When I click on this though, you can see the rooms that you have access to. You're going to be either tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. You might be in tier 3 and 4 if you're underutilized and you're in tier 4, but you'll probably just be in one of these rooms and you'll be in one of the cohorts, either the contractor or consultant, depending on what services you provide and what you're trying to be mentored in. You can't be in both cohorts at the same time. So even if you do both, based on your answers that you give on the survey, we're going to put you in one or the other. And if you want to go through the second cohort, maybe after you complete a project on the other side, you're welcome to do that. But what I'm going to do right now is just click on tier 3 consultant room. And remember what I said about those tiers. Mentors are only going to see tier 3 rooms. Only tier 3 rooms are relevant to mentors because they should only see firms that are what we call ready to work. And we really don't show them firms that don't yet have business partner registration, don't yet have their qualification. And primes are looking for companies that are ready to work today. So as a mentor, I would have access to this tier 3 MPP consultant room, but also if I was a tier 3 consultant as a protege, I would have access to this room. And there's a third group of people that are program admins. So what I can do, the first thing you'll see is a filter where I can filter this room by this group of people, potential protege. So this is all of the tier 3 consultant potential proteges that are ready to work in this program right now. And this takes out all of the tier 4 proteges that are working on a project that aren't eligible right now and leaves in the underutilized ones. And it says you have 26 right now. All right. And we can export this list by clicking on this export button, or we can filter any of these columns by just clicking on the actual name. So say we wanted to see who was underutilized. We wanted to bring those to the top. If I click that twice, then all of my underutilized firms are now on the top. We only have role member potential protege because that's what we filtered by, right? And if I wanted to filter by company name and do all that, then I can too, all right? Let's see potential mentors. I wanted to search potential mentors. Now it's just showing me the mentors in this room. It's showing me that all of the firms that they're associated with, their first and last name. And now filtering by company might be more relevant because you have a lot of times you'll have various mentors in here from the same company. So you have, this many from each of these companies. You see how many potential mentors that you have. And these are very large engineering companies. If you're thinking about joining, well, are there mentors in here? What are the mentoring companies that are in here potentially? There's 91 different potential mentors from these different companies in here. All right. So these are room reports. These are how room reports work.